Three buses exploded in Israel's central city of Bat Yam in Tel Aviv in what the police called a suspected terror attack. There were no injuries reported in the incidents as the buses were empty when they exploded in the parking lots. Police said that they'd neutralized two other unexploded devices on buses nearby and bomb disposal units scanned for additional suspicious objects. A large number of police were deployed to search for suspects, and bus drivers countrywide had been asked to stop to have their vehicles inspected for additional explosive devices. Central Israel's police commander said that the devices used to set off the blast were similar to those found in the Israeli-occupied West Bank.
We received several reports on incidents from the terminal here at the Bat Yam station about an explosion. When we arrived at the scene, we detected explosions in two buses. At the same time, we received reports of several additional incidents, with scenes both in the city of Holon and the city of Bat Yam. As of now, we have 5 scenes, 3 explosive devices that have detonated, and 2 that bomb disposal units are currently working on.
Now, Defense Minister Israel Katz accused Palestinian militant groups of carrying out the blast. Katz said that he'd ordered the military to step up its offensive across the West Bank, particularly in refugee camps. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is said to hold a security meeting over the blast. An official in the Prime Minister's office said Netanyahu views the explosions as a very serious incident and will order decisive action against terror elements in the West Bank. Meanwhile, the Israeli military has said that 1 of 4 bodies returned by Hamas is not of Shiri Bibas. Specialists at the Forensic Institute were not able to identify the body as it did not match any male or female hostage. Israel has asked Hamas to return the body of Shiri Bibas, accusing it of handing over the body of an unknown person. The idea from the Bibas family that the bodies of Ariel and Kafir had been identified after their remains were given to Israel by Hamas on Thursday. The authorities, using forensic evidence and intelligence, assessed that the 2 boys were brutally murdered in November 2023. Ariel was 4 years old, Kafir 10 months when they were killed. Hamas said that an Israeli airstrike killed the Bibas family early in the war, but Israel never confirmed the claim. Thousands of mourning Israelis observed a moment of silence in honor of the 4 dead hostages as a crowd gathered in Tel Aviv's Hostages Square for a rally. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu denounced the Palestinian militant group as monsters for staging a public handover of their bodies in Gaza. It was the first handover of bodies under the ceasefire deal.
We bow our heads at the heavy loss of our 4 hostages. We all hurt in pain that is laced with rage. We all rage over the monsters of Hamas. The 4 coffins of our loved ones oblige us more than ever to promise, to vow, that what happened on October 7th will never happen again, ever. Our loved ones' blood is shouting at us from the soil and is obliging us to settle the score with the despicable murderers, and we will.
The UN said that the manner in which Hamas staged the handover of the bodies was abhorrent and cruel, while the Red Cross pleaded for transfers to take place privately. In other development, Israel said it struck crossings on the Lebanon-Syria border used by Hezbollah to smuggle weapons. According to a Syrian war monitor, an unspecified number of people were wounded in the attack. The raids came after a convoy of smugglers' vehicles was observed headed from Syria towards Lebanon. For latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.